an announcement, or like, yeah, an announcement. I'm gonna be trying to do some more vlogs on my channel. Um, After seeing like or over the years, just watching like other artists, and after watching other artists like post their like either art vlogs, or their art, or their process, or their progress. It's very inspiring and motivating as an artist, to see other artists out there, and just it gives you motivation and inspiration. Um, and I want to do that myself. I want to continue this cycle of sharing my work, and hopefully motivating, hopefully able to give other artists either motivation or inspiration, and just keep that cycle going. So I'm gonna be trying to do, excuse me, more videos like that on my channel. So yeah, stay tuned. All right, so what's going on YouTube? So today, what I want to do is I want to go through my sketchbooks. These are my pocket sketchbooks that I just most of the time carry with me. I'm gonna do a little sketchbook tour and show you guys what's in them. Alright, so we're gonna start at the bottom. Start the first one at the bottom. I haven't looked through these in a long time. Yeah, and I don't even know what's gonna be in them. They're really just kind of random sketches and or things I see, or whatever I'm kind of thinking at the time. And yeah, so actually let's start with this one. These aren't in any particular like order. Well, actually I try to put them in the best order possible, like time wise, so that maybe there's a little bit of an evolution that goes on when you look. But yeah, I think this is technically the first one, but so this is we'll say this is the first book. Where's the beginning at? Okay, so this is the first book. I got this book from my teacher, from my math teacher. She bought this book for me so that it will help me focus in class, and because, well, I mean, regardless, I was gonna draw, but I guess I don't know. I don't know if it succeeded in that. I think I still just drew as much as I wanted to. I don't know. I passed with the average grade, so I don't know. I guess it worked. So let's see what we got here. We got on this first page, we just got some figures standing, and in this one, you're gonna see a lot of this heavy shading. Oh, I can't really see, but it was kind of in the shadow. Gotta let it hit the light, but so there's a lot of this heavy shading. I guess just a lot of thin and thick lines. But I guess that's kind of what I was focusing on. This looks like we got a little boxer in the ring. Also for this video, this is not scripted at all, so I'm just kind of freestyling this. And I really don't know how long this is gonna be, so I think I feel like it's just gonna be as long as I feel it needs to be, and then in the video, and I'll just say what I feel like I want to say with each drawing, and yeah. So hopefully this goes somewhat smoothly, and hopefully I'm clear enough to be understood. So you can understand me. I have a tendency to mumble. All right, let's get to the next page here. All right, we got Rick. Got Rick here. He's just drooling on something. I don't even know. That man time travels so much. He's seen some stuff, and we don't even know. I don't even think that the Rick we see is the real Rick. Not the most original theory out there, but I don't know. That's why I think. I just always wonder who's the real Rick, like, and what goes on in Rick's head. That's what I think. Rick's an interesting character. And we got round 2 and round 3. So I was gonna do the whole book like that, where each round it was like a fight. But obviously I didn't. I don't think I continued on with that theme. Maybe that's a theme I could revisit in another sketchbook, where I just do like fights. But yeah, looks like I didn't even finish it all the way. Let's see what we got here. We just got this really sketchy pencil drawing. This Raiden looking dude with the Raiden hat, and myself with swords. And in this you'll see a lot of myself. I was drawing myself as a swordsman a lot. Yeah. So you're gonna see a lot of that. Oh, okay. Now we're doing collaboration. So we got SpongeBob Patrick, or fusion. So we got SpongeBob Patrick fused. Shrek and Mike Wazowski. It's an interesting one. I don't know what you call that. Patrick Bob and Shrekzowski. So we got Patrick Bob and Shrekzowski. Then just some faces. Yeah, these are just some faces. Super expressive and really sketchy, really stylized too. And I know who this is. This is another one of my teachers. Yeah, but it doesn't really look like him, but it has some characteristics of him. Oh, we did Wesley Snipes from Blade. It was 60 minutes. Because that one was that one was weird. It just looked off. But I was really trying to push the expression and the lines. And just like the lines and expression and the direction of them, and yeah, all that. In the shading, just to bring out more of the face and more grit, and yeah. So I think it did okay. And this is just like shapes, big shapes and colors, and just like filling them in. So it's really flat. And then using the white to make details. This is me. That's a swordsman. It's a pretty interesting style. I don't know what I would use that for, but I could possibly use that again. Heavy black sketches. Another Wesley Snipes. There's a drawing of me. I'm waiting at the basketball game. I think, yeah, and at this time I had a brush pen too, so I was kind of switching. I really like ink and just ballpoint pen, so, but yeah, this is just nice brush pen, sketch of myself, and I would draw myself a lot more than, just a lot more than, I guess, I used to. I don't know. I just draw myself a lot. it's a fun exercise. Pretty interesting to draw yourself, I guess. You know. I think when drawing yourself, you become a bit more self-reflective. You know, a bit more introspective. I think drawing myself made me very introspective, or made me a bit more introspective. Um, and just maybe a bit more self-aware, you say. I don't know. I feel like some things I'm not self-aware of, and then other things I am. So yeah, but I think that's kind of what drawing myself did. Some more faces and sketches. Like these are really just kind of interesting sketches, and it's funny to see these because this also shows my progression in being able to capture faces and just like capture faces and accuracy and with way less I would say with way less mistake or just more efficient, I would say. Maybe not less of anything, but just more efficient. I can do it in a cleaner way. um so yeah, but I also think I was going for something more stylized and a bit more exaggerated, and I guess a little edgy, I would say. um and I feel like this is just a lot of like 90s comics and like a lot of 90s comic book artists and stuff. I feel like when I look at that, that's kind of what it reminds me of when I draw that. Um, Hoodie Dude. I don't know what this character is about. Um, I could write more about him. One day. One day maybe I'll write a little more about him. Um, but yeah, he just likes his hoodie a lot, and he'll pull his strings, and then that's when he transforms into his fighting mode. So don't mess with him when he's in that mode. More sketches in class. I really like this one. He's just holding like this like energy ball. Um, so yeah, so it was pretty cool. Um, yeah, that was just a fun one to capture. And then just people sitting in desks. You know, just perspective practice. This one is me. This swordsman. I don't really know what his story is. You know, he's always just kind of wandering. Could be reflective of me, but he's just standing in the rain. You know, we don't know where he's going. I don't know why he's out in the rain, but he's out there. Um, let's see, we got more sketchy stuff. Oh, this is all gonna be sketchy, but we got ears. I was drawing ears in rotation and rotating them. These are pretty good actually. I like those. More faces. Just trying to capture people in front of me. I guess you could just say I did a lot more life drawing too. I mean, I'm always doing life drawing, but um, I guess another way to describe this book is I was drawing like life, like just life around me, life drawing. So being able to capture life around me, I could say, looking at this, I've gotten a lot better. More in the rain, in Swordsman, little thumbnail sketch. What if I could zoom this in more? There we go. That'll be better. Looks like Spike Spiegel. I was watching Cowboy Bebop. It's a pretty cool anime. If you haven't watched it, I recommend you do. I'm very glad I got recommended that show. It's really dope. So, Spike Spiegel. It's probably where the rain's coming from then. Probably got inspired from that, And that looks like Jet. So, I do like the character design for Jet. I don't know why. It's really simple, but it looks good. Let's see what else we got here. Just a random bubble. It looks like he's got his arm extended, holding a sword, but I never drew a sword. Hellboy. I really am a big fan of Hellboy. I love Mike Mignola's art style and the movies. The movies are really cool. Oh my god, is he a forearm swordsman? He's a forearm swordsman now. Okay, he changed. He changed. Now he's a forearm swordsman. So we got more of the swordsmen. I was really digging the swords, and I watched Samurai Champloo too at that time. So a lot of what's the creator's name? Shinichiro Watanabe. Yeah, a lot of inspiration from him. Look at that Afro samurai. We got all types of samurais and swords in here. So I guess I just wanted to be a samurai at this time. Let's see. More guys with beards. We got this character. His name's Rails. And he just likes to walk. He likes to walk the train rails. I don't know where he's going. But he's going somewhere. And then I tried to formulate it into some kind of name. So, Darrell. And then Darrell. So maybe his name is just Darrell. And they call him Rails. See. Oh, school code. There's more like random, like just kind of out of my head or whatever's in my head. Just kind of, I guess that's what I was drawing out. So like these would just be character designs that were in my head, and I would just sketch them out. I really don't know what that is, but yeah. And then I would just, so I guess I'd just sketch them out, and then put a black border around them. There's a lot of black and then this white ink. This is clean. I like this. I like that too. Instead of like scratching the face, I started to just be more particular with my lines, and yeah. So that one's different. I like it though. Oh, okay. So these are from when I would walk and draw. So I did a lot of this too as well. So I would just be walking with this, and I would draw, or I would walk and then stop and then start drawing. And that was really great to start adding into my walks, because I would walk a lot in high school. And so yeah, and on my walks, anything I seen outside would, inspire me. And I would, whatever was inspire me or whatever caught my eye, I would draw it. And so, yeah, it was just fun to walk and draw at the same time. So we got this really fast sketch of a scene. With street. There's like this statue by this church where I live, and then a bunch of street signs. I don't know why. I think I just wanted to draw it multiple times. Well, 3 times, but. And then we got this street, Boulder Street. There's this truck. But getting the hill and the perspective, and then just a quick little power line. So just like taking in stuff, just taking in whatever I'm seeing, just quick, doodle it down, just kind of recording, taking in data. And then this one is more of myself. So I seen this fence, and I liked the way of it, the way it looked, and I thought it would be a cool composition, or to have a character in the middle of it, and I think it's a pretty cool composition as he's like walking by, or myself, I'm walking by, but I'm never, I refer to him as just a character in the sketchbook. I don't know what that is. It's a little unclear. I think that's walkway with bricks. Brick walkway. And just more of these like curved sections where like a road kind of curves. And it goes down. It's pretty interesting perspective to draw. And certainly hard to capture when you're walking, but the whole point, I guess, wasn't to really capture it all. It was just to get it down quick. I walked. So more street views, and I really liked how the trees would go. The shadow of the tree would go on across the road. I thought that was really cool, and I love when the sun. Yeah, I just love that when the sun is when the sun's out and you can see the tree shadows over the road, casted over the road. It looks really cool. Kind of want to draw that again, actually. I really like that. And then this is on my shadow. I really like these as well, where it's like a POV, but instead it's just my shadow on the ground. I feel like I could do a whole series about like maybe drawing my shadow or just drawing shadows. So that could be a whole nother book I could do, but I feel like I could revisit this too. But this was fun. Then these were 3 of my friends I met on that day as well when I was walking. I ran into them and they were going on this like adventure. They were going to go to the city. You know, they got all this money saved up there, told me, and they're gonna go spend it on food, and so they had to go catch the bus so they could get there. So they had this whole little adventure for them. We got speed limit infinity. You know, there's no end to their speed there. You know, they go forever. So more just power lines, like signs, trees, sidewalks, and just kind of stretching land. And just the road in front of me as I'm walking. And I actually rubbed my finger in dirt and like just put some dirt on the page, just to give it a little more, you know, a little more something special. And then I ran into this guy, and he was like, he had one of those, and he's like, hey man, you got a lighter? I'm just like, no, and then I was like, sorry man, and so, yep, so I ran into while I walked, so, and then he just walked on, and so did I, so, that's that little story. Let's see. More street level sketches. The shadows, cast shadows of the sun, and fences. These are pretty cool. I actually like these a lot too. Just trying to capture shadows real fast in cars. Just environments in general. We got grass, some trees, clouds. Yeah, just real quick, like thumbnail, you could say like thumbnail sketches. Just things I'm seeing. Park benches. And I would sit at those park benches a lot too. Those are really nice. And then just by the river. Oh, that actually might be what that is. That actually might be the river. The ground like slopes downward, and then the river. So this is probably water, actually. And I would sit down there, and it was really peaceful. Oh, we got 2 samurais going at each other. His blades in the water as he's like shooting up the water. And I try to use direction lines here. So I don't know. This is an epic battle about to go down here. I don't know. Maybe I'll animate this or something. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, and then I got the 4 colored ballpoint pen. Got a guy looking out at the balcony, looking over the city. Pretty chill. Gives me some Cowboy Bebop feels. And introspection. A lot of that. And then this one, I was just going, you know, just letting the pen go, letting the pen do its thing, just seeing where it takes me. I don't really know who these people are, or what these characters are, but just playing with like colors and focus and where I want you to focus. With this one particularly, with the smoke and then him being green. So those are pretty cool. Oh, and then we got more of Rails. So we got another part of Rails' story. Looks like Rails doing his thing, walking on the rails. And then, oh, looks like he's about to go put some graffiti on this train. Rails, dude, you can't be doing that. You're gonna get in trouble. He's gonna get in trouble, man. Just gotta watch it. So that's Rails. And then here's more of me as a swordsman. Oh, man. Now I got fire swords, so I upgraded on this. Yeah, so I don't know why, but I thought this was cool. I don't know, I just thought it was cool to take myself and my style and like just make myself a badass swordsman. I guess, you know, I wanted to, deep down, I just want to be a badass swordsman or something. At that time, I wanted to be a badass swordsman. So, oh my god, even my head's on fire. So, flaming swords. Pretty cool. Oh, and more flaming swords. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. More sketches. And I would not hold back on the shading. I'd shade it all the way out. Instead of like, because some of these I wouldn't even have like white spots. It would just be all shading. And so, yeah, I was just doing a lot of expressions. A lot of faces, a lot of stylization. More of myself. Just drawing myself in different ways. More walking and drawing. Super quick. They're pretty nice. I like these. And this is just what I would look at, and this is what, you know, this is what would catch my eye on my walks. So I guess you get a look inside what it's like when I'm walking, even on the street, and I'm not drawing. This is what I'm looking at. I like these. Like, this is what sticks out to me. So I guess you get to see through my eyes when I'm walking. Looks like